Hello, I'm Anawiltos, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new series that I've got here. And I don't know what I'm going to call it quite yet, but in this series, we're going to be playing some Crusader Kings 2. Oh my goodness, my encoding already overloaded a little bit just doing that, just zooming out. So this is actually not the first recording session I've had with this. I had a previous hour-long recording session. However, my encoding on OBS overloaded, so which it is actually doing right now. I'm looking on a second screen and I'm seeing it, and that is going to be a major problem this game here. That my computer just can't handle recording and playing the game at the same time, but we'll see if we can make it work. So anyway, for those of you who don't know, which would probably be everyone, I'm playing on a mod where every county is independent, and I started out as Pest, and at the very beginning of the game, all of my neighboring counties were stronger than I was, which meant that conquering everyone would of course be a bit difficult, but I managed to eventually conquer an adjacent county, and now if I get enough money, I will be able to produce a ducal title, which may help. And I could perhaps vassalize this guy who's in my duchy. But overall, my goal is to get the Empire title for it's Carpathia, as everyone can see here. And one thing that is going to be special about this campaign in Crusader Kings 2 is that I am indeed playing with I think it's easier if I go here. I'm playing with Seniority Succession, and I'm going to keep it that way for the entire game. I really like Seniority Succession, so I decided why not play a game that really focuses on that. So we'll see how that turns out. But anyway, let's get right into the action here. So I guess we unpause. Let's see. My encoding is not immediately overloading, which I find actually quite surprising. I do have a son who is unlanded, but I'm not going to land him because I want to hold power here, and landing him would only reduce the amount of troops I have, which is not something that I want to currently occur. Now, right now, what is my Chancellor doing? My Chancellor is improving relations with my ally, the Cathar Heresy. Oh no. In the county of Pest. That's my capital, isn't it? Okay, so already I'm a secret Lullard, officially a Catholic, and my capital county has Catharism. Okay. I think that's a pretty bad start. But I don't want to get crusaded on, so I would prefer to just get rid of it. So we're going to get the military guy to suppress revolts, and we're going to proselytize, in Pest. And unfortunately, this means that my army isn't going to be quite as large as I want it to be, but it is going to get larger because I recently conquered this county, so I am going to get the military from that county coming in as well pretty soon. However, I do have some pretty trashy martial skills, so we'll see how that works out. But right now I was saving up in order to create this title here. It's going to cost me 190, but the advantage is that I will probably be able to vassalize this guy here, and then after that I'm thinking of perhaps getting a claim on Esttergom. Oh, but I died. Okay. So I don't have to worry about my heir not having land anymore. Okay, let's see what the prognosis. Well, not prognosis. The historical note. What is my historical note? Count Alajos has. I don't know how to pronounce Hungarian, by the way. Has given up the ghost at age 51. He died a maimed cripple, unfortunately. Although not especially blessed, we hope he will find peace in the afterlife. Now, Count Jeno, an accomplished diplomat, vassals and foreign rulers alike are sure to respect him. Long live the Count. And I've got 2 children, and that's all of my dynasty. So let me stop right there. Why can I only have 1 county? Okay. I am betrothed to a young girl. Why? The Count of Auvergne. Why am I betrothed to... Oh, because she's an heir to the county. But isn't that kind of far away? Yeah, it is. That's interesting. You know what? It's fine. But I need to get a guardian for my son here. So let's get a nice guardian here. Let's see who would work. Let's see. I want some nice... Oh, well, I guess I would actually be the best guardian here, since I've got Grey Eminence, which I really want for the children because it gives some nice diplomacy as well as fertility, which is very good. Unfortunately, for me, my stewardship is absolutely garbage, so I think that may be what I'm going to put in for my goal. I'm going to get some nice stewardship. And my council has emptied out because I died. And I've got this guy that could be chancellor, but he's my designated regent. He's the heir to a county over here, but he's probably going to do best for the steward. I only have a 17 intrigue. 18 learning is also this guy, and I think that's because I only started with this. I left the starting counselors, and my steward died, so I got a good guy coming in. But so let's instead go for steward here, and we'll put you in since you're very useful. But for everything else, besides the chaplain, since we've already got one, and you know what, I'm not going to mess with that right now. For everything else, let's see if we can find someone. So searching realm isn't going to help since my realm's very small. There's very few people in my realm. So let's do that. And let's see, who will join court? Male, because I don't think we can have women counselors. And let's see, we've got a 16 Diplo guy. And we don't have a good Diplo guy. So Diplo guy is a catch. Learning, we've got a guy, but he's wrong religion, so it's not going to help. 14 intrigue is the best guy we can get, and military 13. But it's that same guy from earlier. However, this is actually pretty good, but we do have a Catholic guy who's also 13, and that may actually be a bit better to get. So let's invite the Catholic. Wait, 13 now. Is that good? We'll see. What's my best marshal? 13 already. So there's no real reason to not put this guy in as marshal, since everybody else we could pick is just as good. So we're putting him back as marshal. And chancellor, we don't have a good chancellor, so that's definitely an import. 16 is the best we can get. I know he's orthodox, but you know what? Whatever we can get. Invite the lad to court. And now we need a spy master. and we can get a 14 as opposed to a 15 we actually already have. Okay. We'll keep the 15. Keep 15 on the payroll. Okay, so we're just waiting for Chancellor to come in, and ambitions probably improve stewardship. I could go King of Hungary, but let's be honest, it's probably not going to happen this lifetime. I'm already 31, so let's get some stewardship up, since that's something I really need. And idle council members, let's suppress revolts and pest, and we can research econ tech and study tech. We'll just go down here because why not? Everybody else at this point in the game has better tech in everyone down here has better tech in every area, so it doesn't really matter which one I go for. So domain is too big. That's not going to be too much of a problem. We can create a title, and my encoding has overloaded. Okay, now it's not overloaded. So let's play. Man, I need a better computer. Oh, snap. To the magnificent Count, may you live in harmony and contentment. I accept your gracious invitation and will join your court forthwith. Well, very well, very well, very well, very well, good sir. Let's have you in on the action, and I think I was improving relations with my ally, but are we still allied is my question right now. We probably are. Okay, no, we're not actually still allied with them boys over here. Or are we? We could get an alliance spec. Oh, she doesn't want an alliance. Okay. Okay, so I think it's a good idea to make an alliance. Come on. Improve relations. Let's get an alliance going, folks. Let's get an alliance on the roll, and we'll see how things work out. Ooh, some heavy autosave going on there. Fortunately, my domain size is just so small because my stewardship is so garbage. So yeah, I think getting that ducal title is really important, just so that I don't have to deal with the domain size and coding overloaded again. What is wrong here? I guess I could have used fraps, and then I wouldn't have a computing power to edit the video. So I guess you lose either way. So let's see what's going on in the world. Doesn't look like much has changed. Venice is probably going to expand quite a bit. And, oh my goodness, he's going to get some nice traits here. Kind. I love the kind trait. Let's give him kind. Happy with upgrading. Upbringing. Gains prestige. Very good. It's nice having a kind son. I think everyone would agree that that is a very nice thing. And why am I engaged to someone so young? I forgot why I did that. Maybe it's probably because I didn't want to take a prestige hit. So I got the highest rank person I could get, which is that young woman. And the bishop claims he would be a better court chaplain than the other bishop. So let's take a comparison here. Donut of Vak, he's got 25 positive, 14, and wait, no, 13. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat. Against 11. You know what? You're right. You are absolutely correct. And let's continue proselytizing. I think it should convert to Catholic, since, yeah, I'm not I'm not even secret Lullard, but if I were secret Lullard, it would still convert to Catholic. I think that's how it works. Yeah. Don't want the Cathars taking root here. Although they are spreading quite a bit. I wonder if there's going to be some major Cathar countries. Probably not. They usually get crusaded to death if they become big. But right now, biggest boy this side of the Danube. That's me right there. And we'll see what happens. So I am gaining some money, but it's happening very slowly. I could be trying to tax collect, but I don't think I want to raise revolt any more than... Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to raise the military. And there's 1,000 of them. There's more than I actually have soldiers. That sucks. Oh wait, I need a general. I don't have generals. Why don't I have generals? Or do I have oh, I do have generals. I just don't have any other generals. This sucks. This sucks so bad. And where am I even going? Someplace where I don't have supply. Oh, and thank you very much. I need to call someone into a war so that I don't have to... oh, and they're moving separate directions as well. Where are you going? All the way over to Velia. To Passau. Of all places. Why Passau? Okay, but I think he's going to arrive first. Alright. I don't want you to go through there, so let's just go in there, and we'll pick you up. I just need to go in here to get supply. I'll find some other way to flank it eventually. Unfortunately for me, maybe I shouldn't have raised. Let's see, we've got 700 guys over here and 800 over here, so the entire county won't fall probably. They probably won't have enough to take the entire county, but it still is going to be pretty bad. So let's see what I can do here. All right, come on, Mads. Okay. So the strategy I'm having here is I'm going to attack, and let's see, I don't actually have very good military skills here, but I am going to attack. Is that the fastest way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do I cross the Danube twice? This is probably faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, doing this is probably faster. Okay, I don't want them to capture my place, because then I won't be able to siege it back. We'll see. Hopefully this will weaken them. Come on. Oh, I always pause at the exact point when it auto saves, and that makes it take a double lag spike from the autosave. Okay, let's pause here. Do I actually get... No, I don't. Okay, so I have to come from this exact province. Otherwise, It is an automatic river crossing. Okay. I'm not going to win this fight. I know that. I just want to weaken them as much as possible so that they don't get to take the next location. Okay, here we go. Come on. There we go. We're in. We're flanking them, but we're not going to win. And then they beat us. They only lost 20, unfortunately, which it's a bit sad for me. And now we're going to Innsbruck, of all places. Okay, there we go. My capital's down. They're sieging the next place. They have just that slight advantage that they need to win. Okay, let's see. When are you arriving? 27th. Okay, let's pull you off as soon as you arrive. Because after winning this fight, they shouldn't be able to siege the next location. Actually, the owner martial skill dropped. That's bad. I don't know what to do here. And I'm attrited. I am attrited. I guess I just have to wait for the army to recover. Okay, we converted someone to the Catholic faith, but unfortunately that's not exactly what I was going for. Yeah, and we can't send people home. So we'll just sit them here. See if we can recover troops. Okay. However, unfortunately, it looks like they are actually able to siege, which is a very bad situation for me, which means I have to do this if I want to have any chance at winning. Factions, religions. Can't let them fully siege the county. Okay. Well, I'm going to spend all my money. Why not? Why not dig myself 10 times farther down the hole? And coding is overloaded as well of all the things that could happen. Let's dig myself deep in this hole, in this pestilent hole. Not an insult to the town of Pest. Bottomless tankard. Why not? Why not? I don't even know if the names do anything. I don't think they do. And I'm not, and that's not even enough casualties on them to win. So I just have to, maybe attacking them repeatedly was a bad choice. Maybe I should have, let's go medium option. And let's see if we can get some money. What I need to do is I need to get that money so that I can get the duchy and vassalize this lad. So even if I lose the county, I manage to win somehow. And now they've looted my holdings. And now my troops Castrato. There we go. Why not? Now all my troops are marching through the slow fever land. Of all the things that could happen, this is probably a worst case scenario. I didn't even get invaded by anyone. It just happened that I got wrecked in the worst possible way. And I lost more money. And I made some money. And I made back my money, but that's all I really managed to make. Alright. Well, reinforcing 28 soldiers a month. So 10 months and I maybe 50% of the way there to fighting them. So I'm gonna wait 3 years. I might lose the county. Oh, but we got some tech. Come on, tech. Let's see what kind of tech. Siege equipment. Nice. It would be nice to have some siege defense before this all started. But anyway, I'm full level 2 on everything in military tech. So that's pretty good, if I do say so myself. But what's going to happen to my town? That's what I'm wondering right now. Okay. Yeah, I think having a diligent son is a good idea. So let's pause here, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some work done. Diplomatic work, that is. Offer non-aggression pact. And we'll see what she says. She really likes me now. I don't want to fabricate claims because I don't really have any way to win a fight at this point. So I guess I could improve relations with my neighbor so that when I vassalize him, I'll get an advantageous position. I'm at 315 out of 920. Oh, I'm... Okay. Wait. Who is this then? I thought I was getting married to an heiress. No, she's just the daughter. Oh, Toulouse. Okay, but she's not an heiress because she has a kid brother. Okay. Well, I made a deal. Money or prestige? Money. I do want to get that title. So what I could do here is I could kill this guy and take his lands. I don't actually have the means to really pull much of anything off here, but let's see. Are there people willing? There's actually a guy who I may be able to bribe that gives me most of a way towards actually doing it. He is not a drunkard. And I only have to give him 15 bucks. And he'll do it. Okay. And we'll get this guy as well. I won't be able to get 200%, but this should be more than enough. And I'm not going to spend more than 30 bucks on securing a future claim. Meanwhile, I'm about half their unit strength. I think they may have dropped down slightly. But the garrison is going up. So the question is, what exactly is going to happen here? That's the question. Are they going to steal the county away? I don't know. I hope that's not what happens. But I'm married now. Hopefully I can have some children. Some more children, so that... Ooh, tech points. Majesty. Majesty is always good. There you go. Get some majesty. Some majesty on the go. Look at that. Some nice monthly prestige. Monthly piety. And my daughter doesn't have a guardian. Well, I wonder who would do best. Well, why not myself? So that I can control all the traits and have some nice positive traits for my children. Meanwhile, 486, we're on our way there. Perhaps I should merge it into... Oh, yes, I will form an alliance. Thank you. Could you now help me out and clear these guys? No, I don't do that. I don't think they do that in CK2. They're not going to help. They're just not going to. Oh, they've dispersed. Well, what an interesting eventuality. I'm going to dismiss my personal levies and ideally make some money. There we go. Now let's see, what's the revolt risk? 0%. Because I am reducing revolt risk. All right, very good. It's a good thing they dispersed. Still want to get my ducal title. Oh, a new pope. Not that that really affects me much. Or should it, perhaps? No, I don't think it's going to affect me that much at this point in the game. I'm probably going to end up going free investiture at some point. I've got about 500 troops here. And how much do my neighbors have? I think I'm going to invade this guy. He wants to become king of Hungary, but I'm sorry, pal. I don't think that's going to happen. Not in your lifetime, anyway. And not on my watch. Kingdom of Hungary will be a seniority kingdom. So let's perhaps rework the council here and fabricate a nice claim here. We'll see what happens. I think I'm probably extending myself a bit too thin, trying to do three separate things at once. Trying to kill off some kid out there, take this county, and also get the ducal title. Really spreading myself thin, if I do say so myself. And unfortunately, that will not have positive effects in the long term. But nevertheless, let's take a look. Religious map. Okay, there are no official Cathars, which I think is a good thing at this point. But the Germanic groups, they're still pretty strong at this point in the game. Slavs still in there. Remuva right up there. And let's try to go for gregarious. There we go. I love gregarious. That's a very good trait to have. And we're at 131, and it's still 190, correct? 192, okay. Let's see, however, the loot bar in the county is pretty bad. Yeah, it is pretty bad. Okay. My liege, I am pleased to report that your errant subject, Valerius Mundormenos, has converted to the Catholic faith. Praise the Lord. Okay. I'm just getting random guys in my council converted to the right faith, but I don't think that's really going to help much. On the other hand, that solves a problem, though. It certainly does solve a problem. But Silvestro Scolari is still alive. And that is problematic to me. Okay. So, it's interesting. Countess? Okay. It's because... I see. It's because she was regular married to one guy. But who's the father? This guy. I see. I see. And because he got to become a bishop, he got unmarried and doesn't appear in the records as ever having been married, which I think is a bit problematic to do that, but oh well. Oh well, so let's take a look at some duchies here. So Duchy of Pest will soon be mine. And ha! Let's appoint a chancellor. Oh, this guy, I don't know, is he the best we can do? He's not. You've got this guy who's already in my court, apparently. But he's doing something else in my court, isn't he? No, he's not. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's dead. Okay. That's why he wasn't showing up. Okay, so the next best guy is a 15 in Edessa, and I don't really want to go all the way to Edessa to pick up my guy when I can just find someone with the same amount of skill right in this hometown. But he doesn't like me that much, but oh well, who cares? He kind of likes me now. Because I fired him because he wasn't a good chaplain, but guess what? He was a good chancellor, though. So I think that's pretty good. So let's fabricate some claims. We'll see what happens first. Acquisition of duchy or acquisition of claim. And let's see how the military is recovering. They're only at 620 right now, which is not best if I do say so myself, but it's only 300 off from full strength. Meanwhile, their military is at 963 because they are real tryhards that don't like it when the player wins. Okay, and this guy doesn't even want to be king, so it's not a big problem if he gets vassalized by me. I do have my ally. 74 opinion. Heir is this lad, whose brother is matrilineally betrothed to my daughter. And that is very good. And let's see, how much trade zones have these lads set up? Ooh, quite a big one for Genoa. Pisa, Amalfi, Venice. They're all really working their way up there. But so far, I don't think any of them have taken counties from their neighbors. Well, Pisa does seem to have Piombino, so that is something, I guess. But my troop count is increasing, and I expect that it will continue to go higher. Fortunately, my stewardship hasn't really risen much. And I'm not really going to pull anyone else into the plot at this point because I'm still trying to save money, but it should fire eventually. Let's see, is there anyone who would join freely? No, and we wouldn't really be able to get to the 200% breaking point anyway, so that's not really going to help. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. This guy is an heir to a county, so he will leave the court eventually. And his son is Hungarian raised, and he's got a tutor, Nandor, Cheeky Nando's, having a nice day in town. A nice day in town. But the question is, whose day is nicer? I think that's a big question we're all having here. But we've got the Serbs, Croats, Bulgarians, Vlachs all over the place, Peshnegs. But gonna take Wallachia after we're done with Hungary. And if a big crusade breaks out, I'm going to try to take it, because if I don't, one of the merchant republics will take the crusade, and that will make things a bit scary, if I do say so myself. Well, not necessarily scary. I think that's perhaps an overstatement, but nevertheless, it will cause an unideal situation. So let's see. Is anyone getting big out west? Yeah. West, no, east. What am I saying? Lord Dnieper looks relatively strong, although let's be honest, 2 counties is as strong as anyone is. They're sort of in the game. Turkestan already has a, no, he's still at count level. Is there anyone who's got a duchy? I don't think there is, and there won't be for some time. But I guess eventually we'll start seeing them form up. Oh, Visby, though. There we go, Visby. Already has a republic and some grand cities, and it's a merchant republic. What is their trade zones? Oh, okay. Very nice. We'll see what happens to them. they may end up getting a crusade hit them. I think that's a very real possibility. Skane, 3 counties already. I guess they're probably aiming to be pretty strong as the game continues. I should probably have the game running while I do this. I shouldn't have it paused, otherwise it'll really slow down on time. Oh snap, auto saving. We'll see what happens. Come on, throw me a bone. Come on, throw me a bone. A piece of bone. We'll see what happens, and if I don't get it, it's fine. You know what? I don't care that much. I like bones. I think they're pretty good to have in your body, because if you don't have a bone in your body, then you'd probably die, I'd say. From my medical knowledge, it's a very risky position to be in that I certainly would not want to be in. Let's be honest here. It's a very non-ideal situation. So, 40 divided by 2 is 20 months, 21 months. Manuel Valeriovsi is now legal age and an indulgent wastrel. And he's the son of the heir to a county. So, why not? Actually, why at all? Let's just give him some other Hungarian Catholic to marry, so that we can cause their county to become Hungarian, so that if that happens, we will be able to control, well, not necessarily control, but it will make it easier to conquer in the future. I think that's a very wise tactic, to try to get other people to be your culture. But of course, that tactic isn't always the most effective tactic. But our wealth is going up. Oh snap! My daughter lacks all passion and ambition, perfectly content with her lot in life. Please, no. Come on. Show some dignity. But wasn't my wife pregnant? Isn't she going to give birth soon? Oh, I can't. My goodness, my wife was pregnant. She's going to give birth. What kind of child will it be? Will it be a healthy child? Will it be a child that has good family values? I hope it's a child with good family values. It's a child with no known qualities. I guess that's okay, but you know what? I would have wanted some sort of known quality. But let's see, how old is she? She's 7 years old. So 6 years down the line, we can maybe switch her to somebody else, somebody else's apprentice. Oh, I can rest in heaven. Diligence or slothfulness? Diligence, of course. Why would I ever want to be a slothful individual? I certainly wouldn't want to be a slothful individual. That's not very family values, if you ask me. Oh, snap. Just 30 off. Just 30 off being able to do it. Come on. Let's see. There's no piety cost for this title. No piety cost whatsoever. And what's my military looking like? 827. What's their military looking like? Trash 878. That's what. I've got allies. Wait, do they have allies? No, they do not have allies. Oh, that's pretty sad for them. If I if I do say so myself, that's just not a fun position to be in. You're sitting out there. You don't have any allies. You don't have any friends to call into war. And my son is kind of chubby looking, but you know what? He's got some nice traits. Look at that. Brave, kind, gregarious, patient, temperate, and gray eminence. What a lad. But you're not getting my land. Ha ha ha. You're not getting my land. Did you think I would give you my land, Mr. Alexander Genofi? What? He's Hungarian. Why is his name Alexander Genofi? Wouldn't it be Kazareg or something? Or wait, no. Oh, I see. I see how it is. It's based on the name of the father. Wait, no. Alajus. Kazareg. Genofi. Amazing. What? This doesn't make sense. What is going on here? I don't comprehend this. I don't understand this naming convention. Why is my name used a family name, and why does his name is just... It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Anyone out there who's Hungarian, please explain this to me so that I can comprehend it, I can understand it, I can wrap my mind around it, so that there aren't going to be any problems. And look at that. There's... let's see. No, your city got taken. They're going to take your county as well eventually, aren't they? I think they are. And I don't think you're going to like it. But at least no one overhears. They're already working their way up here. Let's see. What kind of war is this? For the coast of Melguel. Okay. But we're only a couple months off of getting some nice things. And kindness, of course. Kindness, top quality, top kek, best memes 2029. Kindness. Alright, so he's my son. So, I think we need to get him a nice betrothal. So let's see, who's the best person? Anastasia Tribuno, who's from some merchant family. Yeah. Another merchant. Another merchant. Another... Oh, no, he's not a merchant, but Tyrol. Although the age difference is a bit large. However, getting a non-aggression pact with Genoa might be nice. Minus 100 though. But I don't get any penalties, so actually, if it doesn't matter, since, let's see, are there any ones that are genius? Let's see. You might think, but isn't he the second son? This isn't going to be relevant. Well, it actually is, because I've got seniority succession. So I need to get some good lads. Oh, Friuli. Oh, the Baron of Friuli. Oh, I'm impressed now with the Baron. The Baron of Kloppenburg. No. Just no. Pandulfingi. The patrician in Genoa, or a countess in Athens. She's not an heir though, so that's not interesting. She has a claim. Count Theodosius of Athens. I don't know. I do not know. see. She's not an heir. Not an heir, not an heir, not an heir. Yeah, none of these are heirs, but I think it was worth thinking about anyway. So let's close that up, open it up again, get some rank going here. Courtier in Neuchâtel. I think we flipped it. Okay, Braunschweig. What happened to the Italians? Why are they suddenly not on the top of a list? Oh well, I think we'll go with a nice Pando thingy. There we go. Here we go. Okay, 2 more months maybe. Let's see. Have they raised the bar? The bar has been lowered, in fact. And he is properly... I didn't check. I didn't read the thing. Okay. No, the bar is raised. It's just half a gold out of... Just, oh my goodness. Of all the price differences you could have. Bam. I am now the Duke, and you shall be my vassal. No. How dare thee? How dare you? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change up my ideas here. I'm going to improve Diplo rep with my ally, because why not? And now I'm going to save up maybe 50 bucks, then go to war. I think that's probably the best way to deal with this. However, I still have to think about the fact that I have some religious problems there. It's got 900, 946. But why won't he vassalize? Weaker than I am and base reluctance. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the laws, realm laws. I could centralize. I mean, why not? What's the problem with centralizing, eh? Just get an extra domain size. And there's no one to oppose me anyway, so it's not as if they can do anything. Maybe I should wait a day, see if... Okay. Offer vassalization. He still thinks I'm weaker than he is, even though... Does he actually have an ally? He's got the Countess of Heves, who doesn't really have anything going on, and Jordanka, who doesn't. Okay. How is he possibly stronger than I am? That's just not true. It's just not true. Well, anyway, I think this is a good place to stop. I made some progress, got myself a nice ducal title. And, oh, I think this is what the last thing we'll do. My steward died, unfortunately. Either that or he got installed as my dude over here. Yeah, he actually did, yeah. I didn't fire him. He fired himself. But oh well. Let's see. Is there anyone in the realm who's got a nice balanced stats? Oh, it looks pretty trashy. I guess the best guy I can think of is the Bishop of Vuk. He's got 15 Diplo, 8 Stewardship, which is the kind of stuff we need. But let's actually see. Is there anyone with good stewardship? Oh, this guy's got some good stuff going on. I might invite this guy just so that I can have him be my designated regent. I'm going to invite this guy so that he can be my designated regent, but I'm also going to invite this guy. Actually, I can't invite this guy because I don't have money. How much money does he want? He wants 15 bucks. No, I'm not going to give you 15 bucks. I'm going to invite this lad. And no one else really works. So he'll be my steward as well. And my voice cracked slightly. Don't know why. And he's the heir to another county. Oh well. And he doesn't want to convert. So I'll make him the designated regent. He still doesn't want to convert. I'll put him on the council. And please give a convert. And let's research econ tech. Wait, who else? Oh no, okay. I think that's it. So anyway, I think this is where I'll stop, and I'll be seeing you all next time. Anawiltus over and out.